Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Pharaoh Total War. Or is it Total War Pharaoh? Whichever way. I have not played a Total War game on this channel yet at all. It's not because I don't like them. I actually do like the Total War games. I just haven't played them in a while because I've been busy with so many other games and other things. The last time I actually played a Total War game was, I think, Empire Total War. And that was like in 2009. It's been almost, what is that? Almost 15 years since I played a Total War game, which I will say says two things. One, I'm crazy. And two, it's also crazy to think that these Total War games have been around for that long. And Empire was not the first one, obviously. There were several before that one even as well. So these have been around for probably close to 20 years, if not over. I mean, it's been around for a long, long time. But I finally wanted to get back into this one. I saw this one came out a couple days ago. And I'm like, you know what? I have a spot on my schedule. Let's fit one of these games in and see what we can do. Now, there were the reviews for Pharaoh Total War, at least on Steam, are fairly mixed. But a lot of the reviews, the negative reviews, seem to be saying that it's too much like Troy Total War, which is the previous one, and so it's not worth the money to buy. Well, here's the thing. I didn't buy Troy Total War. I've never played Troy Total War. So if it's a lot like that one, people like that one, and they only don't like this one because it's too similar, well, this might be a perfect one for me to jump into. So we're going to try it out. But yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right into this and see what happens. I don't play a lot of real-time strategy games on the channel because with me trying to commentate and talk like that, for some reason, the turn-based ones work a little bit better for me, but this one's got enough of both elements that I think we will be okay. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to grab a new campaign. I played a little bit of Ramses through the tutorial just to kind of familiarize myself a little bit. But we do have several. We have 4 leaders here for Egypt. We've got 2 leaders for the Canaanites. And then we have 2 leaders for the Hittites. I'm going to go ahead and start with an easy one. Again, it's been almost 15 years since I've actually seriously played a Total War game. We'll start off pretty easy. We're going to start off with Seti here, I think. Since, again, I already played a little bit of Ramses in the tutorial, I figured I'd start with Seti and see what happens here. And it is Seti the Brute. As the direct appointed successor to his father, Pharaoh Meneptah, I'm not going to be able to say these names. Seti has no patience for the instability that threatens the foundations of the kingdom. He is so close to power that he can taste it, and his impatience is mirrored by his ferocity. Should be an easy campaign. We shall see. So strengths and weaknesses. He's got source of swift recruitment from his faction buildings, high resource production, reduced happiness and risk of rebellions. Okay. His faction units are aggressive in melee, so he's going to be very strong on the melee side of things. Great at flanking, but weak at defending. All right. And then his commands recruit units incredibly fast, gain better rewards from battles. That's good. And then in his court, he can use requests at 0 regard, suggest a position high priest of a moon. Now, I don't really understand a lot of this, so we're going to hopefully learn a little bit of it as we get into it. I mean, I get the melee part, right? I'm actually kind of curious. Let's see. Let me check something real quick. Because like I said, I only did the tutorial for Ramses.
I am the rising dawn.
Why does this look different? Is it because I've already started a Ramses campaign? It must be. All right. We'll go back to this. I was just curious what Ramses' unique units were. Oh, wait a minute. Now this one's just the same way. Well, how did I see that stuff a second ago? I'm so confused. All right, let's go. We'll get into this.
I am Meneptah. No, I am the great Pharaoh Meneptah. 10 years ago, I inherited the throne in the shadow of my father. The strong bull the protector of Egypt, the chosen of Ra and beloved of Amun, the mighty Pharaoh, Ramses the Second. Egypt has flourished throughout my reign, but now I sense the eyes of Set upon me, and dark times are coming. What will happen to my kingdom after my soul slips into the eternal lands of the afterlife?
All right. That was interesting. I don't know what will happen to your kingdom. We're going to find out.
When I ascended to the throne of Egypt, I did so as but one of countless sons. Even so, my father, Ramses the Great, was untroubled choosing his heirs. Now I often wonder if his certainty was an illusion. My son, Seti, is a proud and formidable warrior, the very image of a mighty pharaoh to be. I've given him land on the bridge between Lower and Upper Egypt. Should the fires of insurrection ignite there, he would stamp it out with ruthless aggression. Yet I cannot deny his nature is as brutal as his strength. Such recklessness pervades his every action, and he cares nothing for the priests and peasants he will one day rule. I can only hope his marriage to Tausret will soothe his callous rage. His love for her is unquestionable, and her calm wisdom may yet succeed in keeping his temper in check.
Our cities are the envy
If
of
only
all.
the gods would send me a sign. Have I chosen an heir that will bolster our empire's might, leading his people to glory? Or will his arrogance and disregard bring us to ruin and drown all of Egypt in blood?
All right, now we get to see this again. It was a little bit weird, the order there, but no, this is fine. We've already gone through a lot of this. We got key concepts, which I guess this is. Let me see. So we got outposts. Most outposts cost stone, wood, and no workforce. Advice for your faction: as Seti, you start with a single outpost, a shrine of Set in Gem. Reduces the upkeep of all units in its region. Create it to improve your general's bodyguard unit for a few turns. That's cool. We got worship of Set. I know we get to pick our. I think we can pick up to 3 local gods to worship or something like that. Okay. Obviously, there's weather. There's rain and weather and stuff. Okay, so this is just different advice for things. We can read that part. In Egypt and the surrounding desert, sandstorms and sweltering heat occur often. Egyptian units commonly wear light and medium armor, giving them swiftness on the battlefield. In difficult terrain, they can maneuver better than their enemies. Many of them are also resistant to heat, allowing them to ignore penalties from sweltering weather. That's good. We've got native units. We've got abundant. Oh. I'm such an idiot. I was trying to come up with a name for a unit. I'm like, surely it's not abundant. That's not a name for a unit. No, it's just abundant food. Oh my goodness, I feel like a dummy. Abundant food allows for more militia units to be recruited. So I guess that's just militia. And then we've got the native melee, which is lower Egyptian light chariots is what this image is showing. All right. Oh, abundant. I hope you guys laughed at me as much as I just laughed at myself. So we got titles. Okay, we can kind of get different titles and stuff like that. Equipment. Your starting equipment is Kopesh and medium armor. Take your bodyguard unit into melee and witness the power of true-blooded Egyptian. We got ancient legacy. As Seti, choose the ancient legacy of Akhenaton, the heretic. That's what I'm trying to say. Use it to shape religion to your liking. Pick the best divine boons to suit your vision of Aten and revive the forbidden capital of Akhenaton. And then we got legitimacy. As Seti, you start in the lower Egypt and you own a few sacred Egyptian lands. You are Meneptah's chosen heir and you will have a chance to become pharaoh after his death. To gain more legitimacy, expand south into Upper Egypt. The Wasit province has great landmark monuments from Egyptian history. Take control of them to strengthen your claim. That's actually really helpful advice there, because a lot of times in games like this, you're just like, what do I do? I got like infinite options. You know, what is my guidance? What's my goals? And the idea of going into into Upper Egypt first to get some of these landmarks so that we can cement our legitimacy is actually really good advice. All right. We have a military alliance with Tosret, which I believe is the one that's supposed to become our wife at some point. And we're at war with Ubat Duats. All right. And then records, nothing really here. Cool. So the map is pretty big.
Cast a hawk-like gaze over the world. Follow your enemy's movements and plan your next conquest.
So yeah, the map is pretty big. I mean, we're up here, right? And then we're supposed to be going south into some of this stuff. Wasit, I think they said where some of the landmarks were. So maybe we stay on this side of the river and just kind of move our way down. But I mean, there's more up here. Obviously, there's the Canaanites. We got stuff way up here. Is this the Hittites? And then we obviously got more Egypt all around. So there is actually, I don't even know what's this down here. And I'm assuming they're going to add more factions down the road as well. So there's going to be that included as well. But yeah, there we go. Pretty big map. Lots of stuff for us to do. We do have two provinces right here. We got Hardai and Urgim. I'm saying both of those wrong. We do actually have some enemy soldiers right here on our doorstep, or actually within our doorstep. They're in our house. So we got food, we got stone, wood, bronze, and gold at the top. We're currently losing gold because of, I'm assuming, unit upkeep, but we're gaining all of the other ones based on what we have available. So we probably need to find a way to get some more gold coming in. We do have, what's this? This is a...
Settlements are not the only points of influence and culture in the world. Outposts on your territory could boost your economy, help resupply armies, or provide shelter when crossing inhospitable lands.
All right, so we could do more outposts. There's a number of strategically positioned constructions areas, each opening up the possibility of building one unique outpost on it. When finished, these structures provide unique benefits to your region or province, and also enable your generals to visit and interact with outposts for an additional benefit. Cool. So we could put a military, administrative, economic, or religious outpost here. So we do have those options. Obviously, there's our main settlements, all the different buildings within them. I think one of the first things we do want to do is take out this province right here so that we can complete our entire, provincial area. But again, these provinces, we don't want to ignore them. I mean, is this going to let me just click on this, or is it going to... Okay, good. I don't want it to build something yet. I just wanted to see if there's more options. So we have lookout posts and forts. All right. Administrative, we have ways to gain more influence. Economic, more production. Okay, that's pretty good. And then religious, we also have the Shrine of Set, which gives us more favor. Good stuff. So how many outposts do we have currently? We have one, or how many outpost spots? There's 3 there, and there are 3 here. One of them already has a Shrine of Set, I believe is what this is. Am I blind? Yeah, here we go. Shrine of Set's already there. So yeah, we have options here. It looks like there's 3 in each province. So there are 4 categories, 3 of those. So it looks like we have to be a little bit picky about what we choose. I'm assuming we can't build another Shrine of Set. No. Cool. I just wanted to make sure. I'm assuming though also that if we get more gods under us, which I think is this local deities ones, which we can't open up yet, I think that will give us the ability to have probably more shrines, I would assume. If you have the ability to do royal decrees, I mean, we're going to be very militaristic, right? I mean, I feel like going down this side over here, Life of a Soldier, get more XP per turn, things like that. Feels like a type of thing that someone as militaristic as Mr. Seti here would do. And then finally here is our general himself. He does have him, obviously. He has a set of Khopesh Royal Guards, which I'm assuming these are both pretty similar unit types. Khopesh and Shield Bodyguard, Khopesh and Shield Infantry. They're similar. And then we have several militia, which we probably don't want to keep around forever because militia are, you know, just notoriously not going to be good. And then we have a couple lower Egyptian militia. We actually don't have very good troops here. We could always recruit some more. Looks like these all cost food, and then upkeep is also food. So if we wanted to grab some of these, they're all just lower Egyptian though. All of them are lower Egyptian. Wow. All right. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fight this battle here because it seems like it would make the most sense. Anything else that we should click on? I know we have these reminders over here that tells us things that we can do, which is probably good to look at this to kind of give us a, hey, you know, there's stuff to do. I mean, I would assume upgrading these things opens up more buildings. So that's probably always a good idea if we have the option, which we do currently have enough money. It's 100 stone, 35 wood, and 2 workforce. Our workforce is over here. We got 2 available workforce at the moment, it appears, if I'm reading this number right. So it looks like building this would be good. Even though it costs 2 workforce, it actually gives us more workforce growth back, I guess, if I'm reading that correctly. So there's that. We have outpost construction available. So I think it would be a good idea to get an outpost somewhere. I'm trying to think of where the best place to put one. I mean, down here might be a good place maybe for something militaristic. Kind of on the edges of our borders here. We need a lookout. Army gains increased ambush chance. Or allows an army to exchange units. Army units from fort will reinforce the region's settlement during siege. The highest ranked unit in the fort will be the leading general when in battle. Interesting. What are we developing here? We are developing food. This is a food province primarily. Which obviously food is going to be always important because that's how our units get built up. Maybe we just do an administrative one. Like, I don't know, just pop one up here. Or economic is what I meant to say. Yeah, why not? Let's just build an economic one. Get some. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, sir. Get something going. I mean, I get that we can build more, but I think that's fine. All right, I think there's without further ado, let's grab our general and hope that we can beat up on our first group of enemies here. Army strength is 6. Does it say anything about? No, it doesn't really say if we are expected to win this yet. Oh, we're absolutely expected to win this.
May be all-seeing, but you are not. It would be wise to study all available options before taking to the field.
I mean, look, we are going to see some battles. I don't know that showing this battle right here. I mean, I guess we could just do this first one. Why not? Let's do the first one. But more than likely, I will normally just resolve these, auto-resolve these when they're this lopsided. But we'll go ahead and fight this one. Just because it's the first one, first episode. Let's get one in here. Let's just look at this, see what it looks like, and have some fun. We've only got slingers. I mean, we basically have similar units that they have. We just have the 2 elite units, and he's only got, though, I guess, the 1. I learn how our Khopesh units fight anyway. So our current weather is sweltering. Increased fatigue buildup from actions. If we wait until the sandstorm, it looks like things will actually get worse. We could wait 2 more times, though. We're just going to deploy. We're going to go with this. And, okay, so let me grab my slingers. Actually, let me grab my melee units first.
Even the most skillful general must practice their craft.
We're going to go ahead and group these guys together. We'll grab these 2 guard units. We'll group those guys together, and then we'll grab the slingers and group those guys together. Perfect. We don't need to look at that. Apologies if the all the different things are annoying. just wanted to kind of get these guys out of the way. Alright, so first up, we're going to have our militia. I'm assuming they're going to be coming down this hill, which is going to give them a little bit of an advantage. So I suppose we'll just come over here. And we'll just line up, ready to advance. Our general will just be right behind them, ready to kind of do what he needs to do. And then our slingers will just kind of be off to one side as well. Cool, I like it. Let's go. And we'll just grab everybody and just have them all move forward. No, not like that. How do I undo? Okay, looks like I could just cancel it that way. I just want to move you guys forward. Oh, you're just going to move forward like that. I was hoping you'd stay in formation. Whatever. It's fine. I can just do this, actually. I can grab you guys. Have you guys just spread out across the top here. I'm going to grab the general. Just kind of put him behind. And the slingers can come off to the side as well again. Ready to engage once we actually find out where these guys are. Cool. I'm okay with that. Still can't see them, obviously, because of the terrain. Somebody tells me they're going to be coming over that hill very soon. What's the shortcut for fast forward? Is it? Nope. I don't know how to figure it out. Actually, I don't know what the shortcut is. I'll look it up later.
Your generals have their own unique skills and advantages. Pay close attention to them and be ready to unleash their abilities on the enemy at an opportune time.
Where are these guys? Oh, there they are. Oh, they are right there. All right, slow down, slow down. All right, so let's grab all you guys. We're actually just going to grab you guys individually. Each one of you guys go and engage somebody. Wait. What happened? Oh, I didn't mean to undo you. I don't know how that happened. What? What am I doing? What button am I hitting? I don't know. All right, we're going to grab all you guys and group you guys back together again. Not everybody. I hit the wrong button. Oh my goodness. You guys have to bear with me. I'm trying to get used to controls here. I'm confused. Control. Why are you guys not selecting? There we go. I think I'm hitting the shift key. That's my problem. I'm hitting the wrong key. I'm the dummy. That's all right. All right, these guys are beating us up because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. All right, we're just going to engage here. Normally I would not be this bad, but I think I had my fingers on the wrong keys. We might lose a few more units than we should have because I was panicking for a moment because I accidentally ungrouped the guys that I had already grouped. Oh, goodness.
I fear nothing.
Alright, so if you slingers can get back there and beat up on their slingers. And then we'll grab our general and we're just going to have him charge into these slingers. And then we'll grab all of our melee units. So these guys are engaged, those guys are engaged. I'm not going to mess with them right now. Looks like one of them is about to disengage though. Alright. Switch over to that.
Strength is power.
We'll be okay. We obviously had better, superior units than they did, but I did definitely make a mistake. Looks like this group is about to disengage. I'm going to have you guys move up to there if you can disengage from the group. We got two guys already there, beating up on them. Should be fine. Our slingers are still doing what they do, going after these slingers, I guess. Actually, it might be better just to throw some people into this mess.
Your troops have grown weary from exertion.
Oh yeah, I mean they're gonna be weary.
Even as the battle rages on around them.
How do you make the rest even as the battle rages on around them? What does that mean?
Supreme. Bathe in blood. Clubs.
Okay, these units should start breaking soon.
The enemy leader is no more.
Okay.
Make quick work of the rest.
Enemy leaders no more. Like I said, I think we did lose a lot more than we should have, but It's all right. We'll I will learn. That's one thing I will. I can tell you I will learn, even if I haven't figured it out yet. All right, in the battle. We'll just end the battle. Next time, like I said, we will just auto that anyway. We did lose 109 troops. That's not great. We lost almost as many as they did, which is obviously not ideal. Oh, nice.
The battle is
I am
yours.
the might of
It is
Egypt.
time to decide the fate.
All right, so after the battle, we can pick how we want to gain a little bit of a bonus. We can replenish our units a little bit, which it looks like, actually, it will tell us when I hover over this, the small bit of gain that we'll get, which is nice. If I thought we were going to go right into another battle, I probably would pick this. We can also just increase the morale of our units, and we can also increase our treasury by 282 food. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and increase the morale. Why not? Let's just do that.
Begin with their hands.
I didn't want to increase the replenishment
Power
because,
is mine.
honestly, I think these guys can just sit here for a minute and we'll be fine. Enemy asset gain common shield. Oh. And weapon gain. Bronze halberd. Oh, I didn't know we could gain things like that. Does that show up?
When I am Pharaoh, our lessers
Does that show up down here? How do I see? Oh, is this it? Is it on here somewhere?
However,
Oh.
there is always a way to bolster their prowess with fine equipment and suitable support from followers.
Okay, I had not seen this in the tutorial.
An army is nothing
Yes, yes.
without a general.
I get it, I get it. Damage versus large. Armor piercing melee damage versus the melee attack. I mean, I think the one we got now is fine. Can we got followers. All right, so we have a common medium shield right now. This is a common small shield. So medium shield damage resistance versus missiles is 6%. This is 4%. So we still want to keep the one we got, but it's cool that this exists. I did not know that the equipment had existed when I was doing the tutorial. I just didn't notice. We do have an unassigned skill point, so I guess that's it is back in here. So we also have titles, I believe we can pick up. We do have enough to pick up the Ardor one here. The Claw of Bastet, which is damages enemy armor faster. That sounds very useful for what we're going to be doing. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and just grab that. Make that one of our titles. I mean, I guess I could have grabbed this one if I put a point here, I suppose, but this one does hit them hard. Okay. Oh, it's actually an ability. That's not bad either. I'm okay with this for now, but we'll see. We might play around with some of this later. But we can put points into here, right? So if I put points here, we get less upkeep. Here, more replenishment, and here, movement. I'm actually going to go with the upkeep. I feel like that's going to be very relevant early on, just to make things a little bit cheaper. Anything else I need to plug in? Again, I'm still kind of getting used to these screens. If you guys already know how these screens work because you've played other Total War games, then cool. I have not, so not for a while at least. So bear with me. We definitely going to be coming down here. I do want to get more units though. How long until this is done? 2 turns until that's done, because I want to try and get. I just want better units. Maybe better units is not needed. Maybe just more units is fine.
Mightiest of princes.
Strong against shields. Right now we have a bunch of these, which is a larger unit size. But these guys would be strong against shields. These guys would be good battle speed, good defense. Tempted to get a mix of these. Actually, I want archers. I love archers. Because the slingers have a range of what? They have a damage of 25 and a range of 210. These guys have a damage of 35 and a range of 150. I'm actually surprised that the slingers can throw farther than the archer can shoot an arrow. That's actually surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. But there is more damage over here. What is that symbol? Armor piercing. Ah, that's what that symbol is. Cool. We already have 2 slingers. I think I'm gonna grab a couple archers to mix in as well.
Join me or die.
We can have up to 20 units. And I'm also tempted to grab a couple of, like, each of these. Just get us a good chunk. 4 ranged units, a bunch of melee of different types might be worthwhile. I don't know that we need spear militia. I feel like this would be normally what you would have for, is there a way to lock this? Right click. Oh, I can do that, I guess. Bonus versus large. Okay. Yep. All right. Fair enough. I don't know. We might just play around with a mix of just different things and just see what we like. I'm just going to grab some swordmen.
I have no time for
Strengthening your armies is key.
All right, I'm actually going to cancel this last one. I only want enough that we can do in one turn in case I do want to move.
At once.
Because I think we can't move if we have pending recruitments going. All right, cool. That's good. I'm happy with that. One pending action, outpost available for construction. Apparently you can build another outpost. Okay, we might do that. Let's go here. Maybe we just do more religious stuff, more favor. Yeah, let's just do more religious stuff back here. Get that going.
Please the gods by building a shrine of your devotion. Surely they will look upon you favorably.
We got administrative already being built. I'm sorry, we got... No, we have not built administrative. My apologies. This gives us influence. Maybe just get us a lookout post just to kind of cover our borders a little bit. It might be the wrong move, but that's the best way to find out, is to try it and learn. So these already have things. No, they don't. So they just haven't told us. Oh, no, it is telling me that I can build more. All right. Is there any reason not to? I mean, it's draining my materials, obviously, but I assume it's probably okay. We've already got the religious. I haven't done administrative yet. So I might just do an administrative one here. And I think we have one back here, or I could probably put another economic one. We're building stone here. Stone's going to be very important. So we'll go with that. Cool. All right. We got all the things being built, and we can intern. All right, we're up to 11 here. What's the best way to... I guess we can come through here. I definitely want to come down here and pick on these other guys. Although we're not fully reinforced yet. I might want to wait a tick to kind of reinforce. New event messages, a bunch of conquests going on. All right. Buildings and units. Bunch of units recruited for us. Good stuff. If I'm going to rest here one more turn, I could go ahead and get us a couple more units. Maybe another swordman at least.
burning for battle. I need conscripts.
Honestly, I think I'm going to grab a couple spearmen. Nice.
Your lives are mine.
And we'll go with that.
to spend.
I think that'll be a good place to be. And then we've got construction available over here. So this is the capital, I suppose. All right. Fair enough. We're currently at the muster field, which allows recruitment of... what was I looking at? There we go. Allows recruitment of lower Egyptian things. If we move up to this, we can actually get veterans, which would be nice. So what do we need to get to that? Need 3 idle workforce. So we just need more workforce. Cool. That's probably fixable. So this will give us more workforce growth right here. More food income. And that seems like a good idea. We do still need to find a way to get some more gold. Oh, can I not upgrade you? Oh, you're already level 3. All right. I'm okay, guys. Okay, well then we need something else that gives us more workforce growth, I guess. This one we can't do because we don't have enough funds. We don't have enough wood. Which would give us more workforce growth as well, so if we just wait till next turn. Although it also needs workforce. Wow, we just need... Okay, maybe I put myself into a corner here. Because we just need something that will give us workforce that we can build right now. There's workforce growth right there. A midwife's house. Plus replenishment, which is nice. We probably will end up going with that. What else we got available? So that the midwife's house was there. Recruitment's there. Production. More gold would be nice. But are we producing any gold in this province? Is that... I don't see that at all, right? So this is taxation and... Yeah, I don't think we're building any gold at all. So I'm assuming... Well, like, what's the value of this? If there's no gold coming in at all, then what's the value of increasing the amount of gold that we get, you know? We do have food coming in, so this could be useful. Then what else we got? We do have farmlands we can do. which I guess is we've already got 2 of these, so we can just do more, which gives us more workforce growth as well. And then we've got religious. I think we're going to go back to the midwives thing. That feels like we have enough stone for that. It's only going to take a little bit of wood, and it's only going to take 1 workforce, which we do have, and it should, in theory, give us more growth back, if I'm reading this correctly. So,
Peace can never last.
go for that. How does the growth work? You spin out a workforce and resources when you construct and upgrade settlement buildings. Workforce growth is generated from various sources, but mainly buildings and commandments. Oh, so we're going to get 2 more workforce in 1 turn. Got it. Okay, so I was going to get more workforce naturally. I just needed to wait a turn. But this will also help us grow more workforce more quickly, which is, I think, still a good thing. All right, cool. I'm okay with that. We can recruit a general. We could also, what is this? Oh, this is just the main build screen. Cool. No worries. All right, I know we've only gotten 1 turn. Well, I guess this is technically the 2nd turn we're about to hit in turn on. But I usually don't like to go too long on our videos. The first one I'm okay with going a bit over, just to kind of get us into this. Hopefully you guys are excited about this game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I will speed things up once I kind of get into the flow of things, so bear with me. And obviously, though, the fact that the battles, if we are doing a lot of real-time battles, well, you're not going to get a lot of turns in if you're doing real-time battles. So at some point, we're going to start, speeding through those battles, automating those. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you do like these types of videos and want to see more of them, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, considering hitting the bell notifications so that you can see when these videos go live. Comment below. I read all the comments. I try to reply to as many as I can. And also, I do have a channel membership. So if you want to support the channel in other ways, you want to turn on an ad blocker and don't want to feel guilty about it, then by all means, there are different tiers of membership. All of it helps very much. I appreciate all the help. And like I said, any feedback I can get about this particular series will let me know if I, should do more of these or anything like that. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I really do hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.